Okay, this video isn't going to be about one thing in particular, and what I talk about isn't going to be in any particular order of importance. Right, I haven't done this in all the years I've been on the tube. Please use the comments section to talk up your own channel, your videos, assuming that you make them. Perhaps you feel you're making good material, putting out decent content, and you're being overlooked. You don't have as many subs as you'd like. You don't have as many subs as you think you deserve. I'm sure there are many users whose work does get overlooked on Google, YouTube. There are plenty of big popular channels, perhaps better funded channels, and it ain't easy to get by in the jungle, so to speak. So yeah, go ahead and promote and support each other, because, you know, this is a social network after all. There's no censorship from me on my channel, never will be. I might not like what you're selling, but I'm about free speech. I'm not in the business of silencing that which I personally disapprove of. That ain't me. Right, next. I've been listening to Startalk Radio recently, just started getting into it. Neil deGrasse Tyson show, well-known American scientist. It's a sort of science meets pop culture sort of a thing. He has various guests on. I was listening to an interview he was doing with Lawrence Fishburne the other day. One of my favourite actors, Morpheus. So yeah, startalkradio.net. Check out the podcasts. There's also a Startalk Radio YouTube channel if you're interested. One podcast I was listening to was Cosmic Queries with Bill Nye and Astro Mike. Bill Nye guest hosting. Someone asks the question, what is the most revolutionary engineering challenge that humanity must overcome in the next 20 to 30 years? To which the answer is climate change. And I believe it's Bill Nye answering this. He was talking about the engineering of the whole Earth and getting people to manage that system. Engineers make things and solve problems using science, Bill Nye says. Okay, that is true. That is true, but engineers have been known to cause problems and break things, haven't they? Yeah, I made a video on the subject of geoengineering several years ago. That video will still be somewhere on my channel. I won't repeat everything I've already said on the subject. I'm not a qualified scientist. I don't have an expert understanding of how the Earth's systems work and interact. You know, this planet is a seriously complex machine. It isn't readily understandable. You know, you have to study, you have to do your research. But anyway, I have serious misgivings about humans seizing or assuming control of the Earth's systems and having this formidable power. You know, it makes me nervous. Am I wrong to be nervous? Given the track record of humanity, knowing what we're capable of, I don't think I am wrong. But I'm not privy to what's going on at the cutting edge of science. So, you know, who knows what the future will bring. Right, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Yeah. I had a little exchange of ideas the other day with a YouTube user called Dong Destroyer. Good username. This person thinks women are naturally superior in every way. In every way. Yet also thinks that women are stunted physically and men have fucked women over with their commandeering of selection rights. So I try to engage this person in a polite discussion, suggesting that perhaps the extreme pain of childbirth is, you know, something to do with the size of the human brain and skull compared to the rest of our bodies. And I go on, politely making other points. The response I get seems truly angry to me, block capitals, like an overexcited adolescent. An aggressive reaction. Clearly there's a lot of resentment here for men. Apparently the Y chromosome is a virus, according to this person. Is that little gem peer-reviewed, Dong Destroyer? You say you're fighting a war and you don't have a choice. Another sad and misguided worldview, I would suggest. I probably should have checked this person's channel out before responding, thinking that there was a chance of a polite discussion here was my mistake. Live and learn. Okay, alright, let's finish with this. The richest 2% of people in the world, whose wealth accounts for more than half of the wealth in the world, I know, that's obscene, right? What if you, by some means, were able to take all of that wealth? You as an individual now possess more than half of the world's wealth. What is your next move? Do you keep it all for yourself? Do you empower yourself and enrich a small number of cronies? Or do you seek to set in motion a huge redistribution of wealth, addressing the gross inequality in the world? Do you seek to make poverty history? By what method, by what system would you go about doing this? Answers below, please. Right. See you later, folks. Take care of yourselves.